Alright, so I just watched the new Apple TV Plus movie with John Krasinski, Natalie Portman, and so many others, Fountain of Youth, and I've got to say, it's fun, it's entertaining, but it's pretty generic. It is, you're pretty much by the numbers adventure movie, where they follow clues, they go on like a continental journey, they go through all these countries and find all these clues, and then at the end they find the treasure, and the person who's been funding the expedition the whole time ends up betraying them. It is very by the numbers and very generic in that sense, but it's entertaining for what it is because John Krasinski is just very entertaining, and I guess that's what makes it more interesting than some other generic ones. So story, pretty basic. I'm gonna give Hot Pocket score. Cinematically speaking, I do think that this has a pretty good soundtrack. It has pretty good visuals. It is definitely one of those that is it's pretty worthwhile seeing cinematically, but they didn't even bother releasing this in theaters, so yeah. It's an Apple TV Plus original, but it's still pretty fun. I'm going to give a hand grenade score here. Now, directing, I thought it was pretty well directed. Guy Ritchie does a good job of like setting up some good set pieces, which is one of the reasons why I saved this movie and I had to check it out. And I do think that the action set pieces are pretty cool and very worthwhile. So, although it does kind of change up the genre every once in a while, which is just a little weird. I'm going to give a hand grenade score for the directing because it definitely flew by and it wasn't slowly paced. And now the best part is I think the acting in this movie, because I think John Krasinski playing off Natalie Portman and the rest of the crew, including like Laz Alonso and Domhnall Gleeson, it's just like good banter, especially between John Krasinski and oh my gosh, Isa Gonzalez. I think they both together do a great job, and they made every scene very like way more interesting. And I think that's like the real thing to check out for this movie. It's like more so the characters and how they interact with each other, because I think the cast has pretty good chemistry with each other, and it looked like they had some fun making it. And like it's Guy Ritchie, so the visuals are never boring. So, yeah, I'll give a hand grenade score here for the acting. Expectations and experiences about met my expectations, and the experience was pretty good. I had a good time with it, and I think that's all you really want from one of these movies. In the end, I'm gonna say that this is a certified Hot Pocket movie. One movie that you'll probably check out every once in a while when you're bored, but nothing that you're gonna like rush out to see. But yeah, if you enjoyed, leave a like, comment down below your thoughts and opinions on Fountain of Youth, if you've even seen it or not, or you're planning on seeing it now. Subscribe if you haven't already, and other than that, I'll leave you guys to it.